Hello, Fort Hays Practicum students. This is Matthew Horney again with a presentation on my practicum for activities 21, 22, and 23. And these activities are going to focus on things that I've done at the district level for my practicum that I've been working on. The first one is going to deal with standards 1, 2, and 3. And it was a district steering committee subcommittee meeting. And at this meeting, we had all the subcommittees meet together, and the presenters talked about this program called AVID. And in this program, they use this other note-taking method of Cornell note-taking, which is something that we've all seen and introduced at different grade levels. Well, they wanted to have all the subcommittees to get together and talk about this strategy, since all of them have been focusing on writing and how we're going to get writing more involved into the school setting. For the next activity was for first grade retention. And this was a committee that's been meeting probably for the last year, probably started last year, and it was near the end of the committee, and they were preparing for a board meeting that they were going to have the following Monday. And their recommendation to the board was to have mandatory retention for students at the first grade level, and they had a rubric and they had different types of tests that they would administer to see, which students would be staying and how they would address it to the parents, how they wanted to present it to the school board. And then activity 23 deals with standards 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. And this one was a second grade retention committee. And this committee hasn't been together as long as the first grade one. They're at a different level, and they're deciding on exactly how they want to gather their information and what kind of recommendation they want to make for the board. Well, at the meeting that I was at, they decided that they didn't want to make retention mandatory because, according to research, after first grade it doesn't really help the students as much. But they still decided to work on a rubric and what is expected, what concepts are expected to be met at that grade level. I teach 3rd and 4th grade math and social studies, and I'm also going to be on the 3rd and 4th grade steering committee, retention committee next year. And I was kind of surprised that they decided not to make it a mandatory deal, because I was under the impression that they were going to do mandatory ones for each grade level. But if research indicates something else is better, then we should probably go along that ways. But I know that the district is deciding on how they want to restructure the report cards in our grading system to go along with Common Core and NTSS and all of that. So all three of those activities were very informal for me. I got to know side of the school system that I really had been a part of before, and it made me interested to join the community next year. So thank you for your time. Good luck, practicum students, and I look forward to reading your posts.